Hello, my name is Boddice and I am a spiritual medium, and welcome to this week's energy forecast reading for the week commencing Monday the 26th of February 2024. Now, those of you that watched me work before will know that I connect with my spirit team and helpers and also consult the wisdom of the angel tarot card. So I'm just about to shuffle a pack and allow a card to come out for this week's energy forecast reading. Okay. So this is your card for this week's energy forecast reading. I'm now going to link into the vibration of that. First of all, I'm being told that this week will see you actually voicing your opinions more rather than hiding in the shadows and remaining quiet, remaining a silent partner. Also, I'm being told that you'll feel slightly conflicted with the old version of you and the present moment version of you that you are now observing. And what I mean by this is that you're going to be more accepting about what is, and you're going to be more accepting of your pathway, how it's unfolding, rather than resisting these changes, rather than trying to push your own agenda or narrative in front of yourself. I feel as though you're just going to be more open to these changes coming in. And you'll notice a dramatic contrast of how you used to be and how you are behaving in this present moment consciousness. And to many of you, it will freak you out slightly because the contrast will be so vast and wide that you'll just notice this change within your life there. I'm also being told watch out for your left ear, as you'll have a tendency this week for your left ear to be ringing or having a pulsating feeling in it. Now, this is nothing to concern yourself medically about. I just feel as though it's energy aligning with you. You're receiving spiritual downloads and upgrades again, helping you to move on this new pathway, this new course in your life. Now, what this looks like for you is that you're not going to resist change, as we've already said. You're also going to put yourself forward by making yourself available and telling people actually who you are as a person and what you do. And by doing this, there'll be more interest and interaction with you. This week, however, will also see you eating certain foods and they'll taste absolutely disgusting to you. Now, at one time, these foods would have been brilliant. You would have loved these foods. But now I feel as though there's this change in your vibration where you can't tolerate these foods anymore. And so you'll be a little bit disappointed because you used to enjoy them. But obviously, this is a change in your vibration. This week also, watch out for, I would say it's like an electrical, nervous sort of energy in the central part of your spine. Again, I don't feel as though this is anything to concern yourself because it's not medical, it is energetic, and I feel as though it's old versions of yourself, old energy that's lay dormant within you, being extracted from you. And also, I'm being told that Spirit will be working with you and they will be nurturing that energy out of you, almost milking it out of you in order to help you flourish on this new pathway and this new timeline. Watch out also for your heart chakra opening up. And I feel as though you're going to allow yourself to be more vulnerable this week by letting people in, letting people know the true version of yourself, who you are, your likes, your dislikes, your characteristics, your quirks. Whereas at one time you kept a guard over these. I feel this week you're going to express yourself a little bit more. And in turn, I feel as though it's going to open your heart up. You're going to feel more compassionate, not only to yourself, but to others around you there as well. Also, watch out for yourself feeling slightly emotional towards Thursday of this week, as I feel as though this will just be the old frustrations coming to the surface. Just allow them to flow, allow them to be released. Everything's going to work out beautifully for you this week. So let's turn over the card for you. Okay, at the top of the card, it reads 5 of Air. So I'd like you to research the angel number of number 5, as I feel that that will offer you some additional support and information at this moment in time. Also, they reminded me of that film called Short Circuit, and one of the characters, the robot, was called Johnny 5 as well. So it's Johnny 5 is alive. That was his catchphrase. So with that being said, I feel that is a message for you to tell you to live for each and every moment this week as well, and just embrace life with both hands. Now, air to me represents, I feel it's the thinning of the veil between the physical realm and also the spiritual realm, and I feel as though you will be having more of an interaction with the world of spirit, whether you realize it or not, because I feel as though spirit's going to be influencing you, and initially you'll think that it's your idea and you'll run with it. The inspiration's your idea, but actually it's not. It's spirit finding it a lot easier to bring forward these blessings into your life there. So again, trust and go with the flow. Reading the inscription at the bottom reads mistakes, melodrama, and resentment. With that being said, I feel as though this is you looking and reflecting back on your past mistakes that you've made in your life, and also the drama that you've allowed yourself to be embroidered in. This week, with that contrast in mind, is going to help you to make more positive, life-affirming choices so that you don't walk and tread that pathway ever again. And it will be a blessing, a turning point in your life once you realize that you've had the power all along. Resentment, I feel as though this is you resenting how you used to be. And again, you're going to do a lot of inner work this week. So don't be hard on yourself. Just allow that energy to filter through you, and just allow your present moment consciousness to guide and lead you forward in this new timeline that you're treading and walking. Looking into the artwork, we've got this beautiful colour of blue around the edging. To me, that represents several things. The first thing being emotions. Emotions, deep-seated emotions coming to the surface. We already mentioned around Thursday of this week, you'll find yourself feeling an element of sadness, letting some of these old versions of yourself go there. Almost feeling sorry for that old version of yourself. Now just allow yourself to go through this transitional process as it is for your betterment. Also, blue indicates going with the flow. Stop resisting changes, stop resisting life, and just flow more. And it also indicates speaking up as well, the throat chakra. So if you find that words are on the tip of your tongue this week and you're playing in your mind and you're thinking, shall I say that, shan't I say that, this is an indication. Just let those communications flow through you. You will feel the benefit of doing that. So looking into the artwork of the card, what draws my attention first of all is this chessboard, these black and white squares there. To me, that's all about balance, balancing your life, getting the balance right as well. And it's also, I'm being shown the checkered flag, like the finish line on a racetrack as well. So that would indicate you're coming to an end of a cycle, moving into a new phase in your life there. And with these chess pieces in the center there being toppled over, I'm being told you're not going to play that game anymore, that old version of yourself. You're not going to rise to the bait anymore. You're going to stand in your own power. Now this divine feminine there is sat in the chair there. The feminine energy is talking about your sensitivity. The fact that she's turning her head and looking the other way is suggesting that actually, rather than facing up to your inner healing and your own responsibilities, there will be that natural sort of feeling to ignore them. But I feel the message behind this is not to ignore them in this moment in time. Instead, allow yourself to go through these healings, and that way you can move with ease and grace throughout your life. Also, the fact that she's sat there with her arms crossed there is telling you, I feel as though don't hold yourself back. You know, allow people to get to know you. Open your heart there as well this week, and you'll be guided by the angelic realm. Wait patiently. Beautiful things are coming in for you, and inspiration is going to strike this week. So that's what I picked up for you for this week's energy forecast reading. Thank you for hearting, liking, commenting and sharing. If you've enjoyed this reading, you would like to help and support the work that I do, I have got a buy me a coffee link above or below this video, which is a virtual tip jar. So all of your generous donations will be gratefully received and used in accordance with the spiritual work that I do to help others raise and ascend their vibration. If you would like any of my services, go over to my website www.glenboddicespiritualmedium.com, or you can find me on Facebook, Glen Boddice Spiritual Medium. Join me every Monday 4 p.m. Greenwich Mean Time with my radio show From Beyond with Glen Boddice, talking about all things spiritual, paranormal and self-help. Have a blessed week, everybody. Bye for now.